He defies the image of the stoic fighter, striding into the octagon as an entertainer, a provocateur, and an embodiment of audacious Scouse grit. With his signature blonde hair and a persona as infectious as his submission game, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett is more than a fighter. He is a cultural phenomenon. He is Liverpool personified, proud, charismatic, and impossible to ignore. But beneath the viral soundbites lies a dedicated martial artist, forged long before the world was watching. This is the story of Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. Born Patrick Mark Pimblett on the 3rd of January 1995, his path was not one predetermined by ancient martial tradition, but one he chose with absolute teenage conviction. Inspired by the explosive action of UFC 103, a 16-year-old Pimblett walked through the doors of the next generation MMA gym.
Yeah, that's a real champion's mindset. Some guys, they just want to do anything to win.
In a move of audacious self-belief that would define his character, he abandoned a conventional life, dedicating every fiber of his being to the brutal art of mixed martial arts.
I'd like to see him. Because some guys look real good until they fight elite talent. And we've seen that before. Like, some guys look like destroyers, and then they get in the UFC against guys who are just a little bit more technical, a little smarter, and they get pieced up.
After a brief but successful amateur career that showcased his preternatural grappling talent, the professional world beckoned a young man who was more than ready to make some noise. At the tender age of 17, on October 16, 2012, he made his professional debut against Nathan Thompson. From the opening bell, Pimblett was a whirlwind of raw, unpolished aggression. He stormed forward, throwing wide, looping hooks that lacked technical refinement, but carried palpable intent, backing his opponent against the fence. Thompson, clearly overwhelmed by the sheer pressure, was soon taken to the mat. There, Pimblett showcased a killer instinct that belied his age, unleashing a relentless barrage of ground and pound. That gave the referee no choice but to step in and award him a first-round TKO victory.
Women's referee stoppage from the round pound from next generation, Paddy Pimblett.
It was a statement of intent. He was here to finish fights. His impressive 3-0 start earned him a call-up to Europe's premier fighting organization, Cage Warriors.
3-0, he's 18 years old, so still relatively young, representing the next generation gym.
In his promotional debut against Florian Callan, Pimblett faced a step up in competition and proved he could adapt.
Those accidental low blows, very crisp punches from Pimblett though.
Rather than hunt for a wild finish, he showcased a more mature side of his game.
Front kick, surging forward again.
Over 3 full rounds, he implemented a smart, grappling-heavy game plan, consistently out-wrestling Callan.
Him against the cage. He put himself against the cage.
Have to leave with a blemish.
Controlling the fight on the mat from top position and stifling any attempts at offense.
Against the cage, he's going down. Florian's going to get down to the ground now. He's literally from his stuff from being taken down.
He earned a clear and methodical unanimous decision.
Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Showing a fight IQ beyond his years. The unforgiving nature of the sport, however, soon delivered its first harsh lesson. 4 months later, against fellow prospect Cameron Eltz, Pimblett rushed in with his characteristic aggression, but was caught in the opening blitz.
Oh, and he's jumped for a triangle early on. Very good guard.
A dangerous finisher himself, weathered the initial storm and immediately locked up a tight anaconda choke during a scramble.
Eltz is looking for the anaconda off the sprawl.
Despite a valiant attempt to fight the hold and twist free, Pimblett was trapped and forced to tap just 35 seconds into the first round.
Tell me about this, and he's looking pretty tight at the moment.
Well, I think he stopped
And
him
he's
early.
out!
The perfect record was gone, a brutal, humbling moment that served as a stark reminder of the fine margins in professional MMA.
And now 5 minutes, we are set to go once again 3 rounds, this scheduled in the bantamweight division.
Undeterred by his first taste of defeat, he returned against the durable and experienced Martin Sheridan. The fight was a grueling 15-minute grappling chess match.
Finding his way into the clinch quickly here, driving Pimblett.
Pimblett refusing to be drawn into a wild brawl after his last outing.
Oh, and he's trying to jump to guard here. Excellent work.
Constantly hunted for submissions and controlled long periods on the mat.
Oh, and there he
Throws the
goes.
leg over.
Oh, and it's under the armpit. That's a really tight grip, but he switches for some.
Sheridan proved to be a tough and resilient opponent, defending well and forcing Pimblett to work for every position.
Hands. Could we get a standing rear naked choke here? Oh, and good work from Sheridan to try and shake him off the top.
In the end, it was Pimblett's persistence and superior ground game that were the difference.
Whether it's the hooks or the body triangle, the Englishman's been able to prevent him from doing so.
Earning him a hard-fought unanimous decision victory and getting him back in the win column.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Then came a moment of sheer brilliance against Conrad Hayes.
Here is Conrad Hayes.
In a sequence that would define his early career and become a staple of his highlight reel.
Rounds, should they need them.
Conrad Hayes immediately looking to take the center of the cage, get inside.
Pimblett saw an opening in a striking exchange and launched himself into the air,
Elbows in a flying triangle from
locking in another spectacular flying triangle choke.
about the fold. Flying triangle attempt. He's got the entry.
As they fell to the mat, Hayes desperately tried to defend and create space.
It's a perfect angle here for Paddy Pimblett. See him create more by grabbing that leg.
But Pimblett seamlessly transitioned to a vicious armbar, hyperextending the limb and forcing the immediate tap.
As he sits down, looks like he might be finding some space. And that's the tap.
The submission went viral, a perfect distillation of his audacious, high-risk, and highly entertaining style.
Once again, 3 rounds, featherweight action inside the cage. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
His next bout against Stephen Martin was a testament to his heart and durability.
Pimblett is scrambling for position here, but what a left hook from Stephen Martin. Pimblett trying.
In the first round, a clean left hook from Martin connected flush and sent Pimblett crashing to the canvas.
Long limbs and... Oh! A huge left hook! This could be over!
Well, Pimblett is
Badly hurt and on wobbly legs, he survived the subsequent onslaught of punches through pure instinct and grit.
back. Looking to scramble to the back here, and how quick has he regained his senses?
Managing to tie Martin up in his guard and recover his senses.
The back here.
Nice takedown by Paddy Pimblett up against the cage.
He battled back, and between rounds, a vicious elbow he had landed during a scramble in the first had opened a severe cut above Martin's eye.
Pimblett looking for an aggressive finish, a big left hand and a knee and an elbow from Pimblett.
Oh, a huge elbow.
The cage-side doctor deemed it too severe to continue, and the fight was stopped.
Pimblett is fired up. He is shouting at the crowd.
Which is made in the interest
And referee Mark Goddard has asked
He had won by TKO after facing his first real moment of in-fight peril.
between rounds the cut being too severe to continue by the doctor Steve.
Proving he had the chin and resilience to match his skills.
By TKO victory, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. Pimblett.
With his reputation as an all-action star growing, Pimblett took a brief detour from Cage Warriors to challenge for the FCC Featherweight Championship, a strategic move to gain 5-round experience and add a professional title to his resume. His opponent was Kevin Petchy. After a competitive first round on the feet, Pimblett's superior grappling began to take over.
Nice combination from the machine gun Pimblett, firing off a leg kick.
He secured a takedown in the second round.
Petchy with a nice sharp right hand there. Follows up with a takedown. Pimblett though pulling guard.
Swiftly passed the guard into mount, took the back during a scramble.
Featherweight title. Oh, big right hand from Kevin Petchy. Catches the kick.
And sunk in a fight-ending rear naked choke to claim his first professional belt.
Oh, he does have the front. Switches to the rear naked choke.
It's over.
The big squeeze.
It's Paddy.
He defended that title just 3 months later against Miguel Haro in a completely dominant performance that showed the gulf in class between a rising star and a regional veteran.
The Paddy Pimblett defending his FCC European Featherweight Championship against Miguel Haro.
Pimblett needed less than a round. He secured a takedown almost immediately.
Well, you've got to talk about Miguel Haro. We've seen him land some spinning head kick knockouts.
Transitioned to his opponent's back with the slickness of a seasoned black belt.
Quick through that transition. The body triangle is going to cause some trouble. This is on the face, so it's going to cause a lot of...
And locked in another clinical rear naked choke for the quick and easy submission victory.
Force a submission.
And there's the submission! Paddy Pimblett with the big squeeze!
Returning to Cage Warriors as a certified champion and a major UK star. He faced the cagey veteran Ashley Grimshaw in a mature and disciplined performance.
And just start throwing body shots and hooks, get out of the way from the long guy throwing alternate crazy.
Pimblett didn't force a finish against a wily and durable opponent known for his toughness.
Open. Some leaps to close the distance from Paddy Pimblett with a few hooks behind and that right hook.
Instead, he used his well-rounded skills to outstrike Grimshaw from range.
Pimblett's actually done a better job with that body lock. Why? I was just going to say, a better job with that body lock.
And out-grapple him in the clinch and on the mat over 3 full rounds.
Head. There we go. Good elbow. Off balance. The Liverpool angle grip. Very, very deep.
Controlling the pace and location of the fight to earn a comfortable, unanimous decision.
Paddy, the Baddy Pimblett.
His next opponent was the exciting French fighter, Teddy Violet. Pimblett once again dipped into his bag of tricks for the roaring crowd.
Very sound technical base. Big combination from Teddy Violet.
In the second round, after a feeling out process on the feet, he suddenly jumped for another spectacular flying triangle.
Like he said, looking for the submission, and the triangle's in! It's a signature technique for Paddy Pimblett!
While Violet defended the initial attempt,
The opener of this bout, much like Pimblett's fight against Stephen Martin, he got
the ensuing scramble allowed Pimblett to effortlessly take his back.
He's trying to eat up time, Brad, he knows. And again, perhaps.
From there, it was a foregone conclusion as he quickly locked in a rear naked choke,
Paddy Pimblett with a big squeeze, and there's the submission!
adding yet another highlight reel finish to his growing collection.
Paddy Pimblett submits Teddy Violet!
On September 10th, 2016, the Echo Arena in Liverpool was electric, a cauldron of noise and anticipation. Pimblett fought Johnny Fraiche for the vacant Cage Warriors Featherweight title. This was his coronation.
Clear for Pimblett would be a career changer. Certainly for the immediate discussed on.
After a tense opening minute, Pimblett launched himself forward with a sensational flying knee that connected flush.
Pimblett's face. Flying knee, the big right hand!
Staggering his opponent against the fence. He swarmed with a torrent of unanswered punches, giving the referee no choice but to step in and stop the fight.
Pimblett! He's done it! Paddy Pimblett is the new...
At just 21 years old, Paddy the Baddy was a world champion in his home city.
What happened? What happened? This left hook? That's what happened.
His first title defense against UFC veteran Julian Erosa.
You know, and it can really, you can see him get caught quite easily. And if Paddy decides to run into,
Became a 5-round war of attrition that would be remembered for all the wrong reasons.
manage together to really, he drops Paddy Pimblett there in a wild exchange. Paddy's okay.
A visibly exhausted Pimblett, who had clearly struggled with a weight cut, was tagged repeatedly by Erosa's crisp boxing and punishing leg kicks for long stretches of the fight.
Julian Erosa, Pimblett steaming in, Erosa firing Baddy shots of his own. Pimblett needs to be careful here.
Despite being outstruck and looking fatigued, Pimblett's aggression and grappling in key moments were enough for the judges.
It's all over. Pimblett with one last takedown after the fact.
Who controversially awarded him a unanimous decision in a fight many fans and media members believed he had definitively lost. The criticism seemed to light a fire under his next challenger, Nad Narimani. In a masterful display of strategy, Narimani implemented the perfect blueprint to defeat the Baddy.
Oh, and a slip there from Pimblett. Narimani just catching his foot. Pimblett going in for that.
His relentless forward pressure and superior wrestling neutralized Pimblett's jiu-jitsu from the very start.
From a sold-out Echo Arena here in Liverpool, Pimblett landing a right hand.
He smothered him against the cage for 5 grueling rounds, draining his cardio and winning a clear, undeniable unanimous decision to decisively take the featherweight belt. The loss, combined with the increasingly brutal weight cuts, forced a move up to the lightweight division. He announced his arrival against Alexis Civitas by delivering perhaps the most creative submission of his entire career.
Absolutely
Oh, and he's got to watch the elevator sweep. Civitas has done a great job of getting underneath Pimblett. Not an outside Ashy for him.
In a truly unique sequence, he leaped onto his opponent's back, locked in a full triangle choke while both men were still standing, and then dragged him to the mat to finish the choke.
The full extension to drive it, and there's the flying triangle.
He's got Civitas locked up.
It was a stunning display that won Submission of the Year awards across multiple outlets.
He's got the angle, he's got the extension.
The win earned him an immediate shot at the vacant lightweight title against the stoic and powerful Dane Soren Bach.
Arena.
So back opening up with shots early, good duck under from Pimblett, and he's got a...
In front of another roaring Liverpool crowd, Pimblett started fast.
Nice strikes here from Pimblett. Looks to be shootouts before.
Nearly finishing the fight with a deep rear naked choke in the first round.
The kickoff of... Oh, breaks him down. Oh, he's got
Pimblett with the big squeeze.
rear naked choke.
But Bach, living up to his true Viking moniker, survived the initial storm.
Oh, again, that reap, and back is beautifully countered and transitioned. He's got a...
As the fight wore on, Bach's superior strength and cardio took over.
Eats that lead hand again. Oh, and that was a good shot.
Oh, big shot in the...
He mauled Pimblett in the later rounds with punishing ground and pound, leaving him battered and exhausted.
Oh, nice right hand from Pimblett back.
That was good work from Pimblett.
The final bell saved Pimblett from being stopped, but he had lost a clear, unanimous decision.
Soren, the true Viking, back!
After the devastating loss to Bach, Pimblett's career was at a crossroads. He had now lost 2 of his last 3 fights, both for world titles, and questions about his dedication, cardio, and ceiling began to surface. An arduous 18-month layoff due to injuries and fight cancellations followed, a frustrating period of reflection and rebuilding in the shadows. This was his wilderness period, a true test of his character and love for the sport, far away from the bright lights and roaring crowds. He needed to prove, not just to the fans, but to himself, that he was still a top prospect capable of reaching the global stage. He finally returned in March 2020 in the eerie silence of an empty arena during the COVID-19 pandemic to face Decky Dalton.
This is a bad spot for Decky Dalton.
Pimblett showed no signs of ring rust. After Dalton slipped on the canvas early in the first round, Pimblett capitalized instantly, like a shark sensing blood in the water.
He slips on the kick there, and Paddy making no waste of time there.
He took the back, established a crushing body triangle that immobilized his opponent.
If he can get his elbow past the line of the legs here, he's going to be able to pull that out. Now he's doing a pretty good job of not being submitted.
And began raining down heavy, unanswered shots. He finished the fight with a relentless barrage of ground and pound for a dominant first round TKO.
You see how he's sprawled out, he's almost hyperextended backwards. And there we go.
It was the emphatic, confident return he desperately needed.
The Baddy is back! It's party time!
A year later, he faced David Martinez. This was his final test before the UFC came calling again.
Big takedown from the Baddy. Immediately transitions to the mount from here.
And there was an undercurrent of animosity due to some pre-fight trash talk. Pimblett displayed a more powerful and focused version of himself.
There from Pimblett, chasing Martinez round, a flying knee from Pimblett. We've seen him use that before.
He secured a takedown early in the first round, and on the mat, his predatory instincts took over completely. He smoothly transitioned to the back, flattened Martinez out, and locked in a tight rear naked choke for a submission victory in under 2 minutes.
Really very impressive, calm and composed, but as soon as it hits the floor,
With 2 dominant first-round finishes in a row, the offers from the UFC, which he had previously turned down, were back on the table. This time, he was ready. When Paddy Pimblett finally arrived at the UFC, his debut against Luigi Vendramini was a perfect microcosm of his entire career.
Comes back, the +130 dog. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Vendramini in black.
He came out with his trademark swagger and confidence, but was clipped with a heavy left hook that had him badly hurt and stumbling across the octagon.
Clearly the Vendramini corner. Oh! Huge left for Vendramini!
that's it up in the air, Mikey.
Refusing to fold, he recovered his senses, marched forward with his chin defiantly in the air, and unleashed a savage combination of hooks to knock the Brazilian out cold.
Fighter, boy. Oh, he's a fighter.
The big right hand!
Oh, my goodness,
Vendramini on the ropes!
Oh!
It was a dramatic, heart-stopping debut that perfectly announced his all-action style to a global audience.
I'm a Scouser. We don't get knocked out. Hey, I take that all day.
In London, his star power exploded into a phenomenon against Rodrigo Vargas. He was taken down early, but remained completely calm off his back. In a beautiful display of technique, he used the fence to create a scramble and executed a perfect hip toss to reverse the position. From there, he immediately took the back and sunk in a first-round rear naked choke. Sending the O2 Arena into a frenzy. 4 months later, in the same electrifying arena, he faced the quirky grappler Jordan Levitt.
He's not fighting like it, or he's doing great things.
Oh, Paddy's a triangle.
After a competitive first round filled with grappling exchanges, Pimblett landed a sharp, perfectly timed knee from the clinch in the second round that created the opening he needed.
Levitt's jumping team. Oh, he wants this one back, does Pimblett. And he's got that neck. He's got the neck.
He instantly transitioned to Levitt's back, trapped an arm with his legs to prevent any defense, and secured another fight-ending rear naked choke before delivering a raw, emotional post-fight speech.
This is it. That's tight. He gets it. He gets the tap.
Advocating for men's mental health that resonated globally and transcended the sport.
Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Paddy the Baddy!
His momentum carried him to a high-profile pay-per-view appearance against the tough veteran Jared Gordon.
That left hook hurt him though. That left hook hurt him a little bit.
The fight was a grueling, back-and-forth striking battle, where Gordon appeared to land the cleaner, more significant shots for 3 rounds.
And again, can't miss with the left hook. He is finding a home for that.
Effectively using his boxing and controlling the clinch exchanges, to the utter shock of the MMA world. The judges awarded Pimblett a unanimous decision. A verdict almost universally condemned as a robbery that sparked intense debate and became a major point of controversy in his career. After a full year off, recovering from an ankle injury sustained in the Gordon fight, he returned against the legendary Tony Ferguson.
Could have been to the UFC a lot higher.
This was a different, more disciplined Paddy Pimblett. He dropped the legend with a heavy right hand in the first round.
Good kick and fell backwards. And it looks like he's...
Instead of rushing recklessly for a finish, he spent the remainder of the fight executing a perfect game plan.
Close fight. Tony's got his head straight up.
Dominating with suffocating top control and relentless, punishing ground and pound.
That lead leg of Ferguson is really welted early.
To win a clear, lopsided, unanimous decision. And prove he could fight with strategy, not just chaos. The climb continued at UFC 304 in Manchester, where he faced his first ranked opponent, the outspoken and slick boxer, Bobby Green.
Manchester, always thrilled to have you with us live on pay-per-view.
Green's sharp jab and shoulder roll defense snapped Pimblett's head back in the opening minutes.
Straight shots, A to B, as the crow flies.
Once again exposing his defensive flaws on the feet. But Pimblett absorbed the shots, walked through the fire, and turned it into a dogfight against the cage.
100 not all that long ago.
Side kicks from Green.
In a wild scramble, he secured a body lock, dragged Green into his world on the mat, transitioned to the back with lightning speed, and locked in a rear naked choke for a massive first round submission victory. Paddy Pimblett's journey is a whirlwind of exhilarating highs, humbling lows, and polarizing controversies.
Mike, he's a fighter. Look at that. The full extension to drive it, and there's the angle. He's got it.
His fighting style is a thrilling, often chaotic blend of world-class submission grappling and defensively questionable brawling. All held together by an iron chin and an unbreakable will to win. Now a legitimate top 5 contender knocking on the door of a title shot.
Paddy Pimblett is the new Cage Warriors Featherweight Champion of the world.
One fact is undeniable. When Paddy the Baddy walks to the cage, the world stops to watch. His reign of beautiful chaos is far from over.